Biscuit baby. Bitch, you better speak up. Fuck you in. Who are you?
Y'all better read my lips.
That's what I mean right there. Have y'all seen Tyler Perry's movie, Why Did I Get Married To? Because we seen that shit. That shit, to be honest though, I thought it was an overall kind of good movie. Like, no, I thought it was a good movie. It was just
It
some
was
shit that I
real
just, you know what I'm
good, but at
saying?
the end, that pissed me off because to me that's kind of trifling. The part that they had Janet
Yes!
do, like,
A
your
year
husband
later,
just died, and
and
basically
you
he
made him.
died because the stress and what you did to him in front of his job, like you embarrassed the fuck out of him, so he went and sped the fuck off.
Hey, real quick. That shit was funny as fuck though.
It was how she had dude jump out that motherfucking cage,
gay-ass
and she
dude
came
just.
up there, and he thought she was coming up there on some trying to get back, you know. But then she do that, and then like a year later, this man comes up to you, and you meet eye contact with this man.
And you going?
Like, are you serious? Like, that is so fucking trifling. Like,
I thought the same thing.
I wouldn't
Tyler
even be
Perry,
able
you
to do
dirty.
that.
But you know what? This is like the thing about it though. Tyler Perry, when he does his movies and shit, like the way he has people act, it's like bogus as hell, and you be mad as hell. But it's like it's really people out there that's gonna do that shit.
And I
You know what I'm
have done
saying?
that shit because Tyler
Exactly.
Perry will tell you it's experience. It's experience.
Exactly.
But
And
like, that's like so trifling for females to do. Like, how can you sell yourself like that? Like,
I know, and then the lady was like, he has a lot of money and it's good for the college and some, please just do it. I'd have been like, no, motherfucker. Fuck you in.
money can't buy my
My motherfucking
husband. My
husband just died
husband,
a
yeah.
year ago. And I'm still feeling guilty. Well,
Obviously not. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do it if that wasn't my husband. We was just in a relationship. But, like, this man died and, like, you over it already. Like, you can probably lay with this man and be nothing of it. Like, are you serious? You can go public with this man and just see nothing
shout out
of
to
it.
y'all females that can do that shit, cause
Yeah, I give y'all, yes. You
I mean,
guys are literally some bad bitches.
I know I'm cold hearted, but I don't think I could do no shit like that. Like the death of someone is because of me.
Yeah, y'all was
I'll
getting
be
into
too.
it because of your child, because he wasn't really
And then you
bringing up
supposed to be
your
a fucking
child.
well, not she's not a counselor, but she a psychiatrist. Or
Yes, but if you notice, if you look back at her the first marriage one, like you could tell when they used to ask her about her and her husband, she used to always avoid their questions, but she used to talk about her friends to them and their problems. But she would really, if you paid attention, she never really mentioned her and her husband. Like, she always tried to go above. That's just like when she was like, I don't know, my husband's right there, ask him. She know he wasn't going to say too much. And then she was like, well, we got to go. She never really did talk about their marriage. Their marriage was always kept on the down low. Like, everything was always good with her.
everything's good.
That is what she said. But, yeah. And then she was bogus. Was it her when she was talking about a divorce and he knew nothing about it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
And then he got her goof ass. He said, you know what? I want some of that money that you made off that motherfucking book, bitch. Fuck you, man. You want to get petty? I'll get real petty with your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I would do the same shit.
Oh, my mama, I would have went in on his ass. What about the cell phone part with homie when he gave his wife the cell phone and then the other cell phone started ringing?
Now that shit was funny. Now that shit, I'm going to have to try that shit.
Hey, nah, she was mad because the phone kept ringing all day. She steady, hello, but the little bitches ain't saying shit and shit. This is text messages.
Yes. And then she thought her husband, next to her thought that she heard the husband up there messing around, but it was a person that was.
Do you know who I thought it was? I thought it was Tyler Perry's wife. Cheating on him at her house. Yeah, because, I don't know, I guess she probably could have got a hotel room if she was going to cheat, but I just figured, like, that was her. But I was wrong.
Tyler Perry's wife? She was dirty, too.
Yeah, she was dirty. She didn't technically cheat, so she say.
Almost. If he wouldn't have caught it and said nothing to her, she would have continued to keep messing with, like, going out with that man. And come on now, if you gonna be kicking it around the man, like, it's always gonna be that moment of a time. Something.
This motherfucker was getting sexy lingerie to go to work in.
He's like,
you ain't finna put that shit on for me, so what the fuck is you putting it on
you
for?
haven't worn that for me, so he's like, you must have bought that, cause I never seen that on you.
Damn.
That's the shit you don't do. That's what I'm talking about. People getting married. Why did you get married?
Tyler Perry, we need to have a talk because I need to be in one of your movies.
Shit, I need to find a man
like I need to give you some of my shit that I got that I know we can make it a movie. You know what I'm saying? But okay, what about the other couple? But the
officer?
Yeah, the officer. That motherfucker, I feel that nigga to the T. Like when homie first came there, not John Sally. What's that nigga name? Her ex-husband, the one that did her burgers.
The black man.
When he first came, he was like, he was treating that nigga. I don't even remember, but he was treating that nigga. That's the same shit I would have been on. Like, shit, me and my wife, good. Fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, she was telling her friends a little too much information. Because,
but it's like,
of course, they wives gonna think, okay, this my husband, I can say anything.
Right.
But them not realizing that was one of their best friends, he's gonna mention it to them. Like when they were talking about him and he wasn't on the boat to defend himself, that was wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Like you don't go tell no other man business because that's who
they used to deal with. What that Janet husband?
Yes. And the way he said it, it was like he wanted some bullshit though.
Yeah.
You
did want some bullshit, nigga.
He did want some bullshit.
He wanted some bullshit, man.
But like that's
cutthroat, man.
But that movie, I love.
Hey, real talk though. Her ex-husband, that nigga can act. It was 2 parts in that movie. That nigga didn't say a word, but they had a close up on his face, and you could just like feel his whole emotion. It was the part when they was in the kitchen, and he was basically saying how he missed her and shit, and then she was like, you know what I remember?
Yes, when he said something about the floor, the bathroom, and she said, no, I remember.
Blood on the wall, and
she said, I remember when she was like, I remember me cleaning up puddles of blood.
She went
he said something about the green room. She said, no, I remember when my face was thrown in that wall, in that green wall. She was like, no, you know what? And it was yellow. And I remember my face. I was like,
but you know what?
I thought she was going to get the reminiscing with him.
After she said all that stuff, did you see like the pain in his eyes and like he actually didn't remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he really sincerely remembered the good shit, and it was just like you could see it in his eyes. Like, damn, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And he did such a good job at acting out that 3-4 seconds of the camera on him. Like that pain in his eyes and that shit went hard. Yeah, and then the part when I think he asked her, I don't know, it was another part, but that nigga, he can act his motherfucking ass off. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, that movie was good as hell. What's that bitch name? Excuse me. Marcus' wife. That motherfucker. Excuse me again, I'm burping.
That lady is crazy.
Is funny as hell.
She is funny.
I thought Ashley. I said, hell yeah. But
always talk shit.
This video almost 10 minutes long, and you know YouTube be on that bullshit. So I hope you enjoyed our review of Why Did I Get Married To. Biscuit Baby out. Biscuit Baby out.